Okay, guys, so we're starting down in Jane Fonda's today. 30-second intervals, working our butts out. Hold your torso still. Hold your tummy in. And it's just your bum that's being worked. I'm moving your leg up and down. Other side. Just check you're not moving your torso all around. From Jane Fonda's, we're going down into butt blaster. Down we go, lying down flat. First leg up, hold it, squeeze, and down. So we're wanting to hold the leg up for about 3 seconds. So do a slow count to 3 in your head and then lower it. So we're contracting that muscle when we're holding the leg up. Down. Other leg. Down. You guys keep going. I'm just moving the computer a little bit because it's shadowed. Back up to Jane Fonda's. We're going to repeat this combination for our bottoms 3 times. These are really, really good bottom exercises because they don't hurt people's knees. And yet they just dig straight into your glute muscle. Other side. Lying down, butt blaster, and up and hold it. Make sure it's a nice long slow count. Other side. And down. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, and down. And last lot of Jane Fonda's. And the other side. Yeah, I hope it's easy to upload to YouTube because then, you know, now I've got the filming thing with Zoom, then I could put a whole lot on YouTube. Hope it doesn't take me half the day. And lying down, last lot of butt blaster. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And down. Keep going. And the other side, last bit. From here, when it goes beep, we're going into gun dogs. So we'll be doing some core, abdominal and back exercises. Okay, straight up into gun dogs. Remember to hold your tummy in and to stretch out long lines. You don't want high. We want hips really steady as you extend and do the leg change over. Okay, from there you can either keep doing gun dogs if you don't like mountain climbers. Now if you've got any sort of hip trouble, just bring your knees straight up because the diagonal can actually aggravate, any hip discomfort people might have. Otherwise, it's bring your knee to the opposite arm or thereabouts. Plank. Any old plank. Just checking I've got my bottom down a wee way, but don't let your bottom sag like so because that will hurt your lower back. Keep your head in line with your body. Pull everything in. Press through your heels. Right, back to gun dogs. I was just saying to Amanda last night that they seem really sort of like gentle as an exercise, but nearly everyone who goes to a physio ends up, no matter what their injury is, doing this exercise. So it must be a goodie. And here we go again with the mountain climbers. Oh. And down into plank. Hope you guys are going okay out there. Hope you've got some good music blaring. Okay, gun dogs, last lot of them. I suppose I should be smiling. I'm smiling at the thought of seeing everyone again. I'm grimacing at the thought of all the cleaning. Okay, mountain climbers. Hopefully level 2 won't be for too long. Or go back to being grubs again. Well, we'll keep the hand washing up. a plank, flip over onto your back, because we're going into the lying down abdominals bracket. Okay, flip over. So we're going straight into crunches, plain old crunches. That's good. Hold your tummy in as you roll up. Now we've got reverse crunches. I find it's good to put my hand under my tailbone and roll my knees to my chest. Just gently, no speed, no momentum. Just think about your tummy as you're doing the exercise. That's good. Okay, now we combine the two with Mincer. Toe taps, nice and slow. The feet meet at the middle before the other one goes down. None of the swinging your legs up and down aimlessly. You should be able to feel your core engaged if you put your fingers all over your tummy. You should be able to feel your muscles working. Okay, back to crunches. I'm just going to have a look at my camera to see if I can get a bit more light on the screen. Altering it a little bit. All right, it's crunches, isn't it? Okay, reverse crunches. So the hands are underneath the tailbone and we're rolling the knees up and feet go down to the ground at the end of the movement. Mincer. The reason I put reverse crunches in the middle of Mincer and crunches is so that your necks get a rest. Like if you're making up your own workouts like that, you can remember tricks like that. And toe taps. And you see now the head's down again for toe taps, having a little rest before we go back onto crunches. So it's just little tricks like that that help you have a more comfortable workout, but you still keep working hard. It means that you won't necessarily get a sore neck. Okay, crunches, last lot. As your head comes up with crunches, always look between your legs rather than up at the ceiling. Reverse crunches. Okay, and toe taps. Oh no, mincer, sorry. How could I forget that beautiful exercise? Debbie, depending on how you feel, you might like to come to the 7 o'clock that night. Penella's not coming because there's a gap, I know for sure. But you might be worn out, or you might still be cutting hair. And I'll just record on this video for the future. We are coming out of lockdown level 3 into level 2, and Debbie's a hairdresser and she's going to be going great guns. Full thing. Okay, grab your hand weights. We've got skull crushes now. Here we go. For your triceps, keep the top of your arms perpendicular to the mat. Top of your arms, you do not want them moving. Slowly. And dumbbell press. Go really slowly, but don't have any rest at the top of the movement or the bottom. So that's how we can make the weight seem heavier, even though we've all got only little weights. No resting at the bottom or the top of the movement, just really slow in the up and the down. Want to make the maximum use of our little tiny home weights. Back to skull crushes. But that goes for all weights exercises, you know, like if you can keep, when you've got the top of the movement, here we go again with dumbbell press, at the top of the movement and at the bottom of the movement, if you can minimize the amount of time that you spend in that position, you're going to get maximum muscle use. You know, like if you're on the leg press, when you push it out, don't rest when you've pushed it out, just take it straight back in and out. Slowly. Skull crushes again. It's all about control. And dumbbell press one more time. After this, we're going into the kneeling side twists. So you just want one of your weights. Ooh, I'll just adjust the screen. So check your legs are nice and square in that kneeling position. Right, yeah. And you're going up and over the taller knee, the high knee. And change sides. Amanda and I found this quite not nice last night. Just warning. You might love it. And again. Hello, Pippi. Other side. Last time on this side, thank goodness. Oh, gosh. And last bit. From this, we're going up into a standing bicep curl. So you'll want to grab your other weight before you stand up. Here we go. Right, grab the other weight and starting on a bicep curl. I might put the buzzer up here. I'm bound to step on it otherwise. So make sure you take your arms right down so they're working their full range of motion. And be thinking, if you're not going to do a shoulder press, you're going to do a tricep kickback next. Just one side and then the other side. If you're going to do shoulder press, you're going for both sides. Remember, no swinging the weight, not even when it comes down. Squeeze your tricep at the top of the movement. Hold your tummy in this position too. Shoulder press. Make sure your chin's not jutting out. So straight up and down, no resting in between, not at the top or the bottom of the movement. Maximizing the use of the tiny little home weights. And you're doing the other side of the kickback if you're right. So we're going into the one arm dumbbell row now. Once again, have your tummy pulled in while you're bent over doing this. Row that elbow right back, and that's working that side of your back. Also works the back of your shoulder. It helps you from looking round-shouldered. Builds up nice muscles at the back of your shoulder. Here we go. And bicep curl again. So squeeze your bicep, plural. I like to do it with a rotation on the weight. Don't know why, it just feels more comfortable. Okay, tricep kickbacks. If you're not going to do the shoulder press, just do one arm kickback. Insufferable itch. And shoulder press. So straight up and straight down. Control. One arm dumbbell row. Generally, I think your back's most probably the hardest muscle to work out effectively with minimal equipment in a home environment. Other side. If you're interested in working out at home, I would invest in a kettlebell. That works your back out nicely. Or works your whole body nicely. Okay, last lot of bicep curls. I wouldn't go for the heaviest kettlebell you could use either. I'd go for something more medium range because then you can do more exercises with it. Because when you're doing the kettlebell in a home environment, you find it works you out adequately. Okay. If it's not too heavy. Often I'll just use a dumbbell, like one of the twos I'm using now, and I get a good sweat up using that. Like I was saying, it will retain your muscles, but it won't build them necessarily, but it will retain your muscles while you're away from the gym. Shoulder press. One arm dumbbell row. Other side. Last bit. And then we're going on to squats. If squats aren't right for you, do seesaws instead. Okay, down we go into our squats. As low as you could go. Feet, shoulder width or wherever is comfortable for you. Toes, possibly pointing forward, but if a little angle pointing out is more comfortable for you, do that. Torso upright, eyes looking forward, chest looking forward. Okay, so lunging, just backwards and forwards on one leg. If lunges aren't right for you, do dumbbell, one arm down, one-legged deadlift. God, that took a bit. A one-legged deadlift. Keep your torso upright as you lunge forward. Other side. See if you can get that rear leg's knee almost to the ground, but not to the ground. That's where the control comes in. You don't want to get it on the ground. You want more control than that. You want to get to as near as you can without falling down. Deadlift. So hold your tummy in, and we're going over, eyes looking forward, knees soft and at shoulder width apart. We don't want any rounding of the back. That's where you keeping your eyes looking forward will prevent that. Okay, back to squats. Lunges. If you wanted to add a bit more difficulty, you could be holding your hand weights while you're doing these. Other side. Oops, lost of control there. Deadlifts. So squeeze your bottom on the way up. Make sure you come up to a nice upright position. And we're going back to last lot of squats. Perfect. Other side. And deadlifts. Last one. There we go. And that's that.